What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to be making my famous entomatadas. Now these are super easy to make and you can make them for lunch or for dinner, and trust me, if you are anything like me, you're going to get addicted, and I have gotten people addicted to it. So here are the photos and videos, of course, of the process of it. Now you're going to put some oil because you're going to fry the tortillas. Now I like them to be very crispy because when I cut into them, I actually want that crunch. Everybody's different. Sometimes you don't have to leave it that long, but sometimes I end up literally just trying to burn my tortillas because I want that crisp. But you just want to make sure that the oil is on both sides of the tortilla so it can fry well. I don't put so much oil because I honestly don't want it to be so oily. But which is probably why sometimes they end up kind of burnt, because I'm trying to do it a little bit healthy, but it's not the best, healthiest food out there. But now when you put the tomato sauce, it's going to make a mess. So make sure that you put it at a medium temperature once you're going to put the tomato sauce. That way you don't have so much of a mess as it starts jumping and it burns you. So I've gotten burned many times. But it should just try and put them both at the same time so it could fill the pan and it'll be a lot quicker of a process. So you're gonna make it go to a little bit of a boil before you start putting the secret ingredient in. Now once you're mixing the tomato sauce, you are going to end up putting some spices, whatever you want. You can try it out the way I make it first, and then if you guys want to later add on things, you can do that. But mine is super basic. I like a little bit of spice to it, so I add cayenne pepper. Now after the cayenne pepper is obviously you add some salt to taste, however you end up liking it. Because the tomato sauce that I get the no salt added. So that's why I add the salt myself. Okay, so once we're mixing in the salt, we're going to add some pepper. I like adding a little bit of pepper to what I make, so if you want to add it, great. If not, then you can skip that step, but I'm going to add some. So from there on, after this, we're going to once again mix it again, wait for it to get to a boil, and then we're going to put in an egg, which is the secret ingredient. Now you don't want to put too much egg because then it'll overpower the taste. So in this one I had 2 cans that I put in, and then 1 egg. I tried one egg out to see how it kind of looked. After a while you kind of get an idea of how it's supposed to look. So the way I'm making it with 1 egg is the way it should come out. Obviously the more tomato sauce, the more eggs you want to put, but you can calculate it as either you can put 1 egg for one of those little cans, or if you want to put 1 egg for the 2 cans, which is what I did. So it's up to you. After this, just wait for it to get to a boil, make sure that it's cooking everything properly and everything tastes good, because once it comes to a boil, taste it, make sure that it doesn't need any salt, because once you add the egg, sometimes you need to add a little bit more salt.
Is it too much to ask if I should go or I should stay? In the moment of doubt, put your hand.
So you can see where it's bubbling there. And now from here, you're going to get your tortillas. And you're going to start placing them inside because you want them to also be nice and warm when you put in the cheese. So you can put in the tortillas, just kind of flip them, get them from both sides, make sure they're covered evenly or almost completely covered, and then you're going to put whatever cheese you want. I tried this cheese, which is the original way of making entomatadas, which is the vaquita or something like that we use over here. But you can use mozzarella cheese or, the mozzarella shredded cheese or cheddar, whatever you like. I actually did enjoy it with this cheese, but I always do it with the mozzarella, the shredded mozzarella, or Monterey Jack. Those are the ones I usually try. Now you can add literally anything to this when it comes to chicken or fajita or ground beef, just to add a more filling dinner, because this, you can eat a couple of these. My brothers used to eat like 12 of them when I was younger, but sometimes when I don't want to eat too much or I want something more filling, more protein, I add ground beef or fajita. It tastes so good. But in this case, we were just doing it with just cheese. So that's about it. Just get as much sauce as you can from it. I like it to be saucy, and then you're going to be able to put some cheese on top so it can melt very nicely. Now if you want to add any fajita or ground beef, you can add it to the top. I sometimes do that instead of adding it inside, but it is up to you. This is a very simple dish. Let me know if you guys try it out, see what you think of it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I do. But there you go. Have a great day, guys.